What up YouTube, Knives and Gear Insights here with another short unboxing first impression video. And today I've got something really special actually. Yes, I say that a lot, but this is actually really special to me personally. Because I was a huge fan of the Kizer Momo. Especially the Mini Momo. That was like I love that knife. I had to sell my base version. I had the really basic version, but now Kizer has come up with some premium versions for that, and this is one of them. And this is actually the most expensive version. I kind of went a little crazy on that one, and it's just so stunning on the pictures and everything. So I want to just get into it and show you guys. It is something else. It is really gorgeous. So in general here, unboxing experience, standard Kizer stuff. I'm actually surprised that this comes in this little baggie here and not the regular Kizer pouch that they put in. But I guess depends on this knife series. I don't know. Like I said, I'm kind of surprised, but yeah. So you can see here already. You can see timascus here. So let's get into this and get it out, get this beauty out, and put this up. So this is the very special Kizer Mini Momo. The special Kizer Mini Momo actually. Oops. I'm dropping boxes here. Just 1 second, I'm right back. So, alright, so definitely need have a little cloth here handy because this is timascus, so might be fingerprint prone. So you can see that here. You got a timascus backspacer. Gorgeous timascus actually. You got a timascus bolster. Both sides. Looks amazing. I love this. And then you got shred carbon fiber, which that looks also especially like in the sun, in the daylight. Looks great. The only thing that I'm kinda a little disappointed, nothing, it's not a big deal, but would have been cool if they actually had added a timascus backspacer as well. Hey, so Kizer, if you see this video and you want to do something good for the people that bought this knife, maybe you can get a limited number of timascus backspacers that we can purchase and replace this with the timascus backspacer, because pocket clip, because that would just look stunning. That would be the icing on the top of the cake here with this knife. So you got something really rare also in Kizer knives. I mean, I've been doing it now more and more, especially on the premium versions. But you have hand rubbed satin finish on here, and they're doing an amazing job on this satin blade. Look at this. This is just awesome. Look at the whole knife. How good this looks. Those are titanium liners. They're not steel. They're titanium liners with weight relief. And then you got your steel lock bar insert here. And the lock is kind of like a bolster, or kind of like a, I'm not sure exactly what you would call this. Action, absolutely amazing. You can do the flick, no problem with the thumb. You can do the front roll, no problem. Just buttery smooth. And you can also bonus flick it with your finger on the blade. There's no what is it called? No full or anything, or even a nail nick or anything in there. No, you can simply use your middle finger and flick it from the blade, so you can see how smooth this action is. And this knife is just gorgeous. I mean, look at it. Just look at this thing. I can't really get over it how good this looks. I'm so glad I picked this up. I had a discount code, 10% off. So that was from Bees, BED, no, not BEDC, sorry, Bees Blades channel. So you can check him out. He's got a huge channel. He's got like somewhere between 50 and 60,000 followers. So he's much bigger than I am. I only got about 1,000, not even 1,100 followers yet. I'm still growing. I appreciate every single one of you guys. So don't get me wrong. I'm just saying, you know, my channel is tiny compared to him. And like I said, I got a 10% discount code from him. Kizer had something going on. They gave him a discount code to use, and 10% off. I mean, the knife is $249, so 10% off was $25 off. So can't complain about that. Still quite a bit. And the action is just so smooth. Technical specs are a little different on this versus the standard basic Momo. So let's go over it real quick. So weight, we got 3.12 ounces, which is amazing. It's a great light carry, but you can feel that it is premium. It makes you definitely feel premium. Or you can, I don't know how to describe it. I had like I said, I had the base Momo. It was a good feeling. Good, great budget knife. But you can feel the difference between the premium version and that drastically. Like, it's just the whole feel of this knife, just different. If you have the chance to pick one up, if you can afford it, and maybe half the base version, and do the comparison between the two. Unfortunately, I don't have it no more. I would show you guys, but yeah. So we got 7 3/8 overall length. We got a cutting edge of blade length of 3 1/4, about close to 3 1/4. We got a cutting edge of about 3 5/16. So that's a little bit longer cutting edge because of the big belly that we have here, which is great. And then, like I said, action just stunning. I was thinking of getting skiffs and putting them in there, but I don't even know if I want to do that because it's just so good from factory. I don't think it does need skiffs. No, not really. So you got T8 hardware all the way around. You got 4 screws total, plus the pocket. Plus the pivot. Pocket clip is a little slim. Might be a little problem for thicker jeans, but you know, this is not I wouldn't consider this a work carry. So I wouldn't, like, this is just too premium, too fancy. This is more of a dress up knife. So if you want to carry this, like if you want to have a carry when you go out and you're dressed up, this might be the thing to carry because it just the way it looks. It just looks so good. Let's do some size comparisons here real quick. Here with the Spyderco Manix 2. And then here we got the Kubi Titus. You can see quite a bit smaller than both. What size comparison do we have? We got the Protec Mordax here. And we got the Citivian ST995. As you can see it here with them. Also smaller than the Citivian, but still, I mean, this is just the way, because of this, you got a lot of, you can see you actually, like, let's say comparison to the Citivian here. You can see that you have, even though it's a smaller knife, Citivian, you end here with your index finger. And on this, you have all this room, and you get literally almost between 1/2 and 3/4 inch more room for your finger because of the way this choil is. So you do have a lot of room on this, and I have big hands, and I have zero issues of holding it. I have great room. Super ergonomic, and I love the way this knife is. Just in general, I love this Momo. That's one of the best knives Kizer has made so far, in my opinion. This is my personal opinion. But yeah, it's just so good. It just, oh my god, and it looks so freaking good. It's just stunning. This is, by the way, this is also my very first knife with timascus. Actually, I've never had a knife with timascus. I never handled a knife with timascus. Yes, it's just a small piece of timascus, but it just makes this knife over the top. It just does look so freaking good, and I'm so happy I could get this, because I know some people in the Kizer Facebook group said it's sold out, and I checked it, and I looked at, like, no, it's not sold out, and I bought it. And I got it, and I was so happy when it came in. So yeah. By the time this video is recorded, excuse me. By the time this video is recorded, I don't know if it's still in stock, but if it is, I will link it in the description. There's also an 80s camo carbon version with DLC blade, and another version with gold camo, gold carbon fiber something. And I believe DLC blade. Different steels though. This is M390 hand wrapped satin finish, and the other ones are S45 VN, and I'm not sure exactly. There's like 3 premium versions. This is the most expensive one, and I wanted this one just because of the timascus and the hand wrapped satin finish. It just looks so freaking good. But yeah, I will link this in this. God, sorry, tongue twister. I will link it in the description, and that's pretty much it for me for today. I can only recommend this knife highly. If you like my content, please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you.